Hello everyone, this is Genoto, and welcome back to another Let's Play Total War Warhammer 2. So today we're starting another campaign with the Lizardmen. We'll be using Lord Mazdamundi over Krogar, who actually has a pretty awesome minus 10% upkeep for all units, and also a lot of these other great benefits. But we kind of want a giant lizardman riding a floating throne chair. So here, these are our abilities. We get additional Slan Mage Priests, and we also get minus 50% for Temple Guard units in this army. So we get Temple Guards, which are Halberd Infantry, 10,000 HP, and a Bastiladon, the Solar Engine, which is a hero, so it's just a beast unit, but very, very powerful. So I'm going to start the campaign here on the hard difficulty.
Since the days of creation, the reptiles have dominated the jungle continent of Lustria. The ignorant call the creatures Lizardmen. The wise know them as defenders of the world. In ages past, the Old Ones had a plan. But then the stellar gates collapsed, the Old Ones fled, and demons flooded the mortal plane. Led by the Slan, the Lizardmen fought the demons that surged across Lustria. Yet, it was the elves that created the Great Vortex. A swirling maelstrom that siphoned the world of chaos, withering demonkind. The world was saved, but the vortex endures only because it is bolstered by the power of the Slan, via the Great Warding. If the warding should fail, the demons will return.
The forked tongue of Sotek hangs low in the sky. The Slan have felt it. Now I see it. Brighter, clearer. Its hiss disturbs the winds of magic. Look, Targrax, the sacred plaques. One prophecy shines above all others. Vortex of the warm blood. But the full meaning cannot be deciphered. If our master will not wake, we journey to the city of the sun.
Alright, it's time for us to play. So, the Hexyl Lizardmen settlements are linked by an unseen network of power that spans the world. By increasing the power of the geomantic web in a province, the Lizardmen faction can increase the potency of any commandments issued here. And we have blessed spawnings. The spawning pools of Lustria will occasionally bring forth an especially gifted set of warriors, which may be recruited once a special mission is completed. Alright, so this is our first time ever playing as the Lizardmen. So they want us to construct a Hexyl temple precinct. So that will gain us some gold, and also capture and occupy a settlement belonging to the SEGA. Your words are law, revered master. The untamed ones of the SEGA colony must be disciplined. Purge them from where they squat and reclaim our settlements, and we'll get 8 ancient plaques. So I guess instead of warpstone or whatever else the high elves are trying to get fragments, we have to get these ancient plaques to perform our rituals. So this is a max settlement landmark, so we get to choose one of the 2. So we don't have to worry about that for a very, very long time. Gold mining pit is always good. Get us some extra gold, or get some Saurus guards. So right now, Saurus guards are... Actually, this would work in this particular settlement, because it does require us to build it on settlement level 4. But for now, we can look at... I'm just going to get rid of that guy. It's kind of in the way. Tablet of spawning. Alright, so let's build a gold mining pit to increase our income. I'm sure we'll need it, and then we can build this for now. The SEGA over here on the right. We have an army with the Bastillodon and some temple guards there. Alright, let us attack this settlement. So, it is the first battle, so it's only customary that we play it. I know that from reading online that the Lizardmen seem to have generally a advantage, so us fighting might actually might be bad for us, but we're gonna do it anyways, just so we can see how these guys play, and also so we can see some badass dinosaurs and lizards just doing stuff. Look at this. I mean, come on, this was worth it. There's two skink cohorts on either side of this guy, and a giant beam cannon, solar engine on the top of his mount. I mean, that's pretty cool. Alright, so we'll start the battle. Let us begin. First, we'll just do a slow march forward as we see if we can cast any abilities. So abilities that we can cast: Harmonic Convergence, which will boost all of our units with additional melee attack and defense. And we can also cast Apotheosis, which will heal our units and also cause enemy fear. So if we look at our base stats here, pretty good fighters, 28-28. These guys, skirmishing units. Very limited ammunition, but they can fight. And then these elite Temple Guard units, 32 and 38, so they're pretty hardy dudes. All right. So we got some of these Chaos War Hounds coming after my skinks, but that's okay. So what I'll do first, I'll cast this ability, make them a little bit stronger, and then we'll send in our hero unit. And let us begin our battle. Oh snap, he just shot him. Look at his body. Oh wait, is that his body or is that just the remnants? We'll heal our unit that's currently getting his butt kicked by War Hounds, it appears, but actually no, we're okay. They're broken. No need to fear. I can send the rest of my units to actually help this fight. I was just merely watching the awesomeness of that thing. So, we can actually watch some of this in cinematic mode. And Llamas the Mundi! Look at him, he just casts magic. Oh snap, he just got stabbed in the back by a javelin. Ooh. Some more lizardmen coming in. Ooh, the Temple Guards. Look at how badass they look. It's like the shields of Crash Bandicoot 3 Guardians attached right there. So let's pull these guys in. Maybe they can help. As you can see here, lizardmen are about the size of humans, it seems. Alright, so let's boost our Temple Guardians. And let's make him, you know, do way more damage. We'll gang up on those guys over there. And then we're gonna be super badass and we're just gonna charge in here like a boss. Off the Bastiladon! We'll follow him on screen as he charges through. Oh snap! And look at the environment. It's magnificent. The question is, will this Bastiladon chomp on one of these barbarians and eat him whole? That's the question. Oh look! Oh, victory is ours! Let's see if anything will happen here. Nope. I guess he's done. Anyways, now that we've seen, wow, look at how pretty that is. The level of detail is amazing. We've also lowered the time limit to 20 minutes so that we don't have pointless 60-minute battles, which almost. So, very easy victory. Wasn't. I mean, it was just. It was gonna be easy regardless of what we did. Alright, so we get 2,000 gold if we are to take back the entire province. Lord Mazdamundi, you are wise indeed. We cannot let the warm bloods prosper in our realms. Taking back one temple city is not enough. We must purge the entire realm. I actually don't know how they speak. In fact, they probably don't even speak English. So, we can improve the ability of harmonic convergence, so we can cast some additional spells. So, since we played as the Skaven, and we played as Queek, we didn't use too much magic, so now we're kind of making up for that. And I don't know why that is. Right there. Okay, there we go. So, we can't really do a whole lot but at this point, but we can get one additional skirmishing unit and 2 cohorts to beef up our front lines. These Saurus warriors are pretty tough dudes, but we need a few more. So aside from that, if we really wanted to, ooh, hold on. So we'll demolish this building. so we can make room for other stuff. So you generally don't want to have the spawn pools in the base city. So since we have it in a secondary, we can now move on. Wait, hold on. Before we do, let's check our diplomacy, see if we can do anything.
Yes.
And we can potentially trade.
We are willing to hear it. Indeed.
Ooh. And we can do a non-aggression pact with... Wait, where are the New World colonies? Oh, they're right below us. I'll think about it. Or not. So, always gotta check that first. Technology, can't do anything just yet. And we can worry about that later. So, we'll end our turn here. So our next destination should be the Ziggurat of Dawn. So let's migrate our army over here. We have a decent amount of gold income, so just gonna beef up the army there. We're also building gold mines, and we can build some of these other things, but what we're gonna go for here is the Source Warriors, which will get us some slightly higher tier units, is my assumption in this case. And we'll just end our turn again. Okay, so we need to secure our province here, so now we can actually just auto-resolve this, because we've already seen the initial battle. Not a whole lot to see, we just have a bigger army now. So we'll just occupy, no need to loot and occupy. And so we get an extra 2,000 for that and some plaques. And Lord, okay, And so now we can, ooh, income plus 2%. We don't have research at the moment. Alignment of order, army ability, number of uses, Holy See. Alignment of war. Okay, if we're recruiting, but I think let's get some gold first. And some additional public order. Rolling skies. Doesn't seem too bad. Net, curse of the wind. See if there's anything that we can actually do damage to the enemy. I guess not. There are these other abilities that we can cast, exorcism and whatnot, but for now I'm going to inspire the troops within this army. So they have those guys there, but we can continue. Okay, so we've completed the building. We've issued a commandment. Ensure that one of the following buildings have been constructed. Spawn pools of the brave and some other buildings. So we can spawn pool of the brave is, wait a minute. Oh, spawn pool of the brave. There we go. Has to be a tier 2 city. We can actually get some additional gold. Get some Tsar spears and warriors. These guys are gonna be a little bit better. But before we do any of that, let's see what else we can build. Old One Monument seems like a good public order building. So let's do that. We can also build, what else can we build here? I would say we should probably build a scrying pool maybe, but or maybe some of these guys, but these are all tier 3 items. So for now I think we should focus on income, or we could do tablet of spawning. Let's do income for now. We can always destroy it later. And we don't want to use up all of our monies just yet. So let's move this army down south so that we can attack the capital of the enemy. We can also recruit some additional Saurus warriors if we wanted to. So these guys are 28 and 28 versus 28 and 24. And they're a little tougher. These SAR spears are 31. Oh wait, 24, 28. So these guys, predatory senses. We don't actually have too many spearmen, so these guys would be good anchor troops for anti-large. That'll reduce our income to about 1,000 per turn, and then we'll end their turn. Alright, so the barbarians have decided to attack us on the field. So luckily we weren't in the forced march stance, we were just in our normal stance. We walked a little bit. We won't have the additional Saurus warriors join our ranks. 19 is pretty good. The enemy is going to be coming in from this left side, so we'll greet him with this attack force, I guess? Yeah, we can do that. These guys will hold the side. Elite units will stand over here. Oh wait, where's group 1? Oops, this was supposed to be group 1. And let's start the battle. Okay, so they're all over there, so not a whole lot I can do to surprise the enemy, I suppose. So they were already waiting to join up, so I can't even attack them before they were ready. But that is fine. So we'll form up. Form up right here. Guard the right flank from those guys that are probably gonna shoot us. Get our shields ready. Alright, no more skirmishing mode for you. Hang tight. And we'll boost these guys up. Ooh. Target if Lizardmen. Oh, replenish his hit points, but there's a huge penalty for that. So I don't need to cast any of that yet. Whoops! Whoa, what is this? Oh, that's cool. You can see what the magic means. And you can also press play now. So, we'll charge this line down. Use the artillery of our guy for now. This line is struggling. So now we're gonna charge in. We're gonna break our formation and charge in to the enemy, so they don't just pepper us to death. These guys are struggling to hold the line, but fear not, your great leader is here to heal you, and we'll join shortly. So let's see if we can do some of this. We're gonna charge in now. Toggle melee mode and charge in, Bastillodon. Oh baby. Oh snap, look at that. Oh! He just wagged his tail and took him out. My goodness, the Bastillodon is badass. Another charge in. Ooh, I don't stand a chance. Alright, hold the line, boys. You shall be healed and encouraged at the same exact time. These guys will flank. Ooh, yes. They're like little zerglings almost. So we're chasing those guys away. Our Saurus warriors are getting skirmished to death, but I guess that's gonna happen. These guys are a low threat, they're just kind of distracting us from what's really important. Ooh, the Bastillodon though. Really forcing their hand, I think. Skink cohort. Holding the line. Oh, this guy. Oh wait, what's going on? Why are they just hanging out there? Let's heal up some of these troops here. Healing and causing fear. Now that takes talent. Some more marauders that are running away. Now I'm gonna chase their hero, or their lord. No, it's just their hero. The chieftain. He shall fear the Bastillodon. So I am running low on magic, so it's either healing or better fighting abilities. Let's heal up some of these guys so that they can fight another day. Send some troops back over here to help. Okay, these guys are just hanging out. Continue the chase, boys. Never give up. So my elite units, the temple gods, are giving them hell, it looks like. Fighting two heroes. See if we can do some damage there. Alright, healing these cohorts. Suffering immense casualties. These guys are broken. They'll probably come back. But that's okay, because for now we're just trying to scare away these two heroes. And once we break these guys, the rest of the army should rout. Fire the cannons, brother! Pew pew pew! Alright, I'm gonna turn around and shoot him. I wonder what their reaction will be. Let's see, can I pull these guys back? Who can I pull back? Pull these guys back a little. Send these guys in to help out. I've noticed that these guys kind of just hang out. They don't always re-engage unless there's some form of manual intervention. Just gonna heal these guys with some magic. And we did just win the battle, so we'll fast forward just a little bit as we chase the enemies. Oh my goodness, what happened? Let's try to chase the enemies, but couldn't really select anyone for that brief moment in time. So we did lose a fair number of our Lizardmen, our Saurus warriors, or the skink cohort. Yeah, mostly skink cohort looks like, but they held it down pretty well. So we can give additional experience by exterminating our enemies, or we can eat them and recover our forces. So let's recover, kill. Yeah, let's kill. Alright, they want us to construct the Holy Ziggurat. Some more experience. I'm gonna be a proud warrior. Weapon strength. Sacred guardian. Let's see. We have a lot of skink units and proud warriors. We'll do those two. So you can see here we have. It'll take us 8 turns to fully replenish our forces. That's a little too long for my taste. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna merge what we have, and we're going to crush the enemies there. Do a quick auto resolve Rooney. We'll replenish our forces from that recent attack, and now we'll give our skinks a little bit of a bonus, and then we'll attack the capital. And we can also give these elite units a fire banner, and we'll quickly auto-resolve. We'll lose some additional skink cohorts, but we do secure our victory there. We can occupy. The gold is insignificant in this case. And we've destroyed our first faction as the Lizardmen. So we'll do Relic Marcher to increase our overall ability to traverse the map. Now this place is gonna have, we might have trouble keeping this settlement unless we decide to destroy our neighbors.
Greetings, stranger.
The Southern Realm. So they have... Who are the Blue Vipers? We could have a non-aggression pact with them. We are friendly. But they condemn us for having great power. We're just gonna invade them in the next 2 turns, maybe? We'll see. We'll have to see. We'll first upgrade some of these other buildings, and then continue from there. Alright, another mission has been issued. Search any ruined settlement for treasure. And we should research a technology that we can't currently do, because we don't have any buildings for them. So, you can see here, this is the geomantic web. The strength, we don't really have a whole lot going on. So, we could attack the humans, but it's actually probably a bad idea at this moment. So what we're gonna do, since there's still...
I am ready to parley. I hope your words will...
I just don't have the forces at this current moment to attack them. So I'm gonna go back to this settlement where we actually can recruit additional forces. Alright, so we've basically formed a defensive alliance with the humans that we're about to attack, but then we realized our army is actually pretty large. And also we could probably use them for at least a little bit until, mainly because the relationship just keeps getting better. I don't know why, but it does. So we just do that for now. So we have a savage orc tribe. We're gonna focus our efforts up north. And if they do betray us, we'll crush our enemies. And we also recruited a second army, so we'll get some additional skink cohorts. And alright, so we've researched our first technology, and now the Rite of Ferocity. A fragment of the lost plaque is found and hurried into Mazdamundi's hands. The Slan Mage priest studies and learns that Kotek, was an old one whose temper was as fierce as the fire he controlled, as hot as the sun itself. Of all the Slan, Mazdamundi is the fiercest, with a temper just like Chotek. On Mazdamundi's orders, the skink attendants prepare the way for fire and fury as he begins the chance to initiate the ritual of ferocity. By performing it, we gain 1500, and we also have to ambush and defeat one army. Oh, just in time. We are marching our force there as we speak, and that is actually quite perfect. So, we can recruit additional units. Ooh, +2 unit. Ooh, this is great. Not only do we get bonus experience, it also helps train our army. And we get a ton of gold. Capture 500 battle. Oh man, it's like they're giving us some free stuff. All that free gold. The Skaven declare war on Clan Null. Of course we're gonna crush the Skaven. They must be in all of these settlements. Okay, so now that we've declared war, not a whole lot going on for them. We could auto-resolve this. Could build some of these things. We'll auto-resolve. We've seen enough Skaven in our previous videos, so not a whole lot of new things. So we can loot and occupy from 918. We're just gonna occupy. Not a lot to be gained. Plus we also get the bonus of 2,000 gold. Ensure that the following has been Old One Trove. Ooh. Ah, I see. The Old One Trove is this monument for 250. And these are just standard buildings that we can build anywhere else. So this is also the capital. Excellent. So now we actually have some money. Curse, Iron Disciplinarian, Proud Warrior. We'll probably do Proud Warrior. Make these guys even more powerful. There's probably some Skaven in there, so we gotta be a little bit careful. And by little I mean a lot. So we'll recruit some additional troops here. I'm just preparing for the worst. Let's march our way to potentially Skaven in Chotek's Causeway. I knew it! I knew these fiends were in here. Luckily I stockpiled my army with plenty of horses. So, luckily we were prepared and we were ready for such a fight. Let's see. We'll do Inspiring Presence for now, as our armies are small. We can only have global recruitment there. And you see the Skaven are planning on marching out from the Fallen Gates, which is clearly occupied by their forces. Alright, we're at the gates of the Fallen Gates. And so they have well, basically 2 full stacks defending this settlement. So we're gonna attack with our main army, led by Lord Mazdamundi himself. So it'll be probably 3 to 1 in terms of army ratios. And this will probably be the final battle of this video. Ooh, with only 5 magic, we have to gamble. Oh yes, and had to have paid off. I mean, otherwise, it would have been 5 or 0. I think it's worth the risk. Alright, we have our skink cohorts, not fully replenished, but good enough to hold a shield, so they're good enough to take the enemy fire. And we have our skirmishing unit here, this group 2, so they'll skirmish, and they're actually like skirmishers. They have maybe a few shots, and then they just charge right on in. So we have these Saurus warriors, who are basically going to be our shock troops. We'll keep those guys in formation. These spearmen are, you know, they're just kind of hanging out. They'll hang out with the elite guard here as group 4. 5, 6. Oh yeah. Alright, let us begin. Let's see, group 4. Wait, where is group 4? Oh, group 4 is right there. So, let us begin our charge at our enemy forces, who are currently trying to run away. Look at all these clan rats lagging up the place. So they're already spawning units, but... Huh, okay. Formations are ready. Mundi! Oh, and we fired our special beam cannon at the enemy Skaven slaves, expendable garbage troops of the Skaven faction. Not even worth our bullets. They shall be used against them anyways. There's plenty of clan rats there. Alright, third line is... Whoops. Whoa. There we go. Third line will just hang out in the back for this current moment. Send in our shock troops in a bit. First we'll cast this ability to improve our front forces. And then we'll also heal these guys that are getting their butts kicked. Alright, so now we'll send in our shock troopers to support the front line. Yes, indeed. So these guys are marching in. Once the Mundi will give these men some moral support. And we just lost those guys. I'm actually gonna give them that to heal them up while they're running away, so not a huge loss for us. And here we have our frontline forces really suffering, and a little bit of lag there, but it's okay. Send in our temple guards here on the left flank to break that formation. Now we're gonna shoot up some of these guys right here. Give these guys a little bit of a booster-rooney. We have plenty of skink cohorts just kind of hanging out. So now they're gonna charge in. Our Saurus warriors are gonna support the front lines now that they've broken the dudes here on the left flank. Now we're going to also go around the back and try to do some damage there. These guys have finished routing, coming back from a route, so now instead of just taking a hit, we're going to send these boys in to do a little bit of damage. Special beam cannon on the enemy. We're gonna flank pretty hard on their left side with our temple warriors. Oh wait, our Saurus shield warriors. Still very good fighters. So they're actually the perfect troops to do so. Temple guards have just routed some additional Skaven slaves. And the enemy warlord is suffering as well, so good for us. So let's try heal some Saurus spears here, really holding the line for us. So let's send our hero in there to help out. Ooh, it's really lagging due to the massive amounts of dead rats. Ooh, time to envelope the rest of this army here. Envelop. Ooh, a little bit of flanking by these clan rats, you say? Haha! We'll turn around and we'll punch them in the face. No flanking on my watch. Alright, Mazda Mundi. These spears are... they're gonna need all the help that they can get. Cohorts. Can't tell if they're routing or just really bad skirmish mechanics. Alright, so he's good. He's in the middle of battle. Oh my goodness. There's too many units. We're gonna move this blob of men. Their warlord has routed, but I need to move these guys to kill some more rats. These slave rats really giving us a little bit of trouble. So we're gonna start chasing. Don't worry, I'm sure a lot of these rats will come back. But for now, we'll just do a blob chase. A blind chase, if you will, against the enemy forces. Get them out of here. Our units are way more experienced, so I'm fairly confident we'll be okay. Give these guys who are out of control a little bit of health. And since they're out of control, I can't actually control them. But if I could, I'd have them flank this. Have them flank this real hard. And then we have the warlord. Where is he? Nope, he's still gone. Special beam cannon! Shoot against those night runners. These guys just kind of hang out and stop chasing. It's very bizarre. Mazda Mundi! It's a pretty massive route here on the right flank as well. We're just trying to provide support. Oh wait, I might be able to snipe this guy. Ooh. Will he be sniped? He's running away. Like a coward that he is. Oh, snap! Oh, did we get him? Aw, oh, damn it. We almost got him. One more hit. Come on.
We are doomed.
It's charging. Oh boy. Well, we'll let him do a little bit more charging. Let's try to sustain the routes there. We can probably still try and commit to this route here, or at least sustain it. Mazda Mundi! Who shall we heal? Try to heal that guy. Seems important. Seems like we could use him. These guys chase those guys. Alright. Keep chasing. Just keep chasing the enemy. Oh, we killed him. Very nice. And since we've killed their fearless leader, victory is ours. Woo! I must say though, I didn't realize you could lose control of units. These guys can go out of control and really berserk on the enemy. A horrific victory, but not bad, not bad. We lost half of our soldiers, but we destroyed most of theirs? We destroyed all of theirs. Very nice. All of Toxer's army, all of the reinforcements, and this guy, well, he only suffered minor losses. But he was only nearby. We've retained basically all of our forces. Some are heavily depleted, but woo, definitely worth it. And there's like there's nothing to gain from, you know, taking these freaking settlements from the Skaven. What the heck? He's lucky he was just nearby. Capture 500 battle captives. Easy when you're fighting those guys. So we have a quest battle. Of course, what else should the essence of Old One come but through the fallen gates? This is an ancient portal, a cosmic bridge across which the Old Ones traveled quickly to the City of the Sun and the rest of Lustria. Upon arrival at the fallen gates, preparations are set, the ancient stellar engines start to fire up, the pylons begin to thrum, and then chaos comes, the nemesis of the Old Ones. The ancient enemy emerges from the jungle, despite to stop the radiance of an Old One being, summoned and imbued with the banner of the Solar City. Lord Mazdamundi turns from the preparations, ready to defend at all costs. So we can do this later, when our forces aren't very, very depleted. It will take us 5 turns to replenish, so we'll probably just recruit some new ones. Oh yeah, we'll definitely recruit some new ones. So we'll actually merge all of these guys together. It's kind of a downgrade, but we can deal with that later. So, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time!